Hello, Lysorn here. Dawnbreak Flaming Emperor updated today, and we have a new character named Clara. And she's kind of interesting, and I just got her, obviously, and so it's got her at 4 stars, and her equipment sucks right now. So I ran out of cash, I ran out of gold in game, so I don't have very good stuff on her right now, and her skills are not maxed out. Haven't worked on her spirits yet, but I wanted to show her skills because they are kind of interesting. If we take a look at what she does, so she's kind of like a lowly vampire. If we take a look at her passive, where are we? So she gets an HP restore when she fires off her ultimate, and from time, and I think one of her other skills gives an occasional HP restore as well. We can see here at 4 stars we get a team buff for your fire team, which is kind of cool. And let's take a look at what she does. Oh, and her bond is, interestingly, it's with Rosa. Um, okay. Skills. And then we'll see her in action in just a minute here. So we've got everything is fire based. Obviously, she's a fire character. Um, Preview that, and they tend to animate pretty quickly. So her animation is faster than Rosa's. Here we have. I don't know why I'm not. Oh, here we go. Fast dash. Um, this one here, though, this one is very interesting because what we're able to do with her is we can. Well, let's just see it. So I'm going to take her into World Boss, and I'm going to get my ass kicked. But it'll be interesting when we get her leveled up. So I put Island the Fairy on her, because Island does a real nice fire damage, and she's got a nice fire buff. And let's go ahead and I will do one where I will do 2 runs in the World Boss. One will be where I'm going to be controlling her manually, and then the second run will be auto. So let's take that off. Crank up the... Okay, so you do 3 blues, 1 orange, and that's her AoE. You can see that she does have a little bit of a limited range, but fire off 4 blues and 1 orange, and she immediately closes the gap. And now she can do melee. She is, in terms of her dash to the enemy, I have not seen another character that can do that that quickly. So it's going to be very useful for fights like World Boss, where the boss tends to run around the field. And there's also some missions where you're constantly running around and trying to, pursue the enemy. And this takes care of that for you. It's a double-edged sword, though, in World Boss, because he'll throw down his... he has an AoE that he does later in the fight, and you should see that in a little bit. And you can see he just put down a speed debuff, but this skill right here takes that out of the equation. She's kind of a interesting hybrid. Obviously, we've got the bat animation from Catherine, and she does have a self-heal that she occasionally do, like Catherine does. But the fact that you can choose to be in melee range or fight from afar. So, for example, if we just fire orange, that's all you probably won't get to see because I'm about to die. So, firing off a single orange. Okay, here we go. I'm about to die. Yep. Okay, so by controlling her manually, I was able to make it until about 10 seconds left. Which, given how low she is in terms of her might, that's not bad. Of course, my accumulated damage sucks. Now we're going to do one last run, and I'm going to put it in automatic, and we'll see if the game automatically makes better choices than I did manually. And I think the answer to that is probably going to be no. because I did a test run right before recording this video, and I noticed that if you leave it in automatic for her, it doesn't quite the AI doesn't quite work out very well. Okay. So the only thing I'm going to do manually is I will fire off her ultimate and I'll fire off the island fairy, and that's about it. So you can see here she has a limited range. The first two shots that she fired off did not hit as we were standing too far away. And that's what I don't like about the AI is that you notice that just a few seconds ago it fired off, here I'm in melee range, but it fired off the one orange, which is her ranged skill, which is pointless when you're standing right next to the boss. Fire off the fairy. Let's see how much longer she's going to last here. Okay. Yeah, she definitely, so she went down faster than when I was controlling her manually. But yeah, I'm looking forward to leveling her up because, you know, especially with World Boss and some of the fights where the boss constantly runs around the screen and you're constantly playing catch up, which I don't find very fun. I think she's going to really shine in the game as we get her leveled up and get her better gear and better skills. Okay.